Welcome to the one more video. Today we're going to see some different kind of finding out the earthwork. So you can see the question. So as per the question, the question is given that prepare a detailed estimate of earthwork for a portion of road from the following data, that is the rate of earthwork in excavation rupees 80 per cubic meter and banking is rupees 60 per cubic meter. Distances are given, that is 0, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600 up to 1200 they are given. Then along with that RL of the ground is given, that is 114.5 for 0. So like that up to 1200 they have given, clearly mentioned the RL of the ground. Okay, so next the RL of the formation is also given, that is at the 0 it is 150 and at 100, from at 100 it also again 150. So then from 100, so from them 100 up to 700 it has a downward gradient of 1 in 200, it is clearly mentioned, and from 800 up to 1200 the gradient is 1 in 400. So now the width of the formation is 10 meter, it is also clearly given. The side slopes is 1.5:1 in cutting and 2:1 in banking. So slopes are given. When the cutting is following, the slope should be followed like this, and when we are going for the banking, then 2:1 the slope has to be used. Okay, then draw the longitudinal profile to show the details of the required. This can also be done. Okay, so now this is your entire different thing. So we will solve this by, we will go on solving this problem. So the main thing asked in the question is to estimate a detailed, that is prepare a detailed estimate for the earthwork of a portion of the road which is given like this. So this is what the distance and table is given in the question. So using this table, as we solved in the previous problem or previous video, so using this we need to first find out the RL of the formation of this remaining part, remaining distances. Then after finding the RL of the formation, then we will find out the depth. The depth is equal to RL of the formation minus RL of the ground. Then we will get the depth. After getting the depth, then we go on finding the quantity. This quantity is equal to capital B into dm plus sdm square into length. So this is what the quantity. If it is in we have to find out like this quantity by using separate table. Okay, the same thing we will follow. I have taken some certain table, I prepared this table. So whatever the thing we need to find out is to find out the RL of the formation. So everything is given in the question, that this distance are all clearly mentioned in the question, and this distance quantity, that is RL of the ground, is also mentioned in the question. The only thing we need to find out, that is RL of the formation. Then we need to find out the depth. The depth is equal to what? RL of the formation minus RL of the ground. Okay, this part we need to do it in this table. After getting the depth, then we'll move on to the other table format. Okay, so what is the different thing in this problem means, while solving the problem we'll get to know what is the new thing we are learning from this part. Okay, this is quite different problem. We are taking different types of problems so that you can learn this part and you can go on solving the problems. Okay, so this is different problem, different type of problem we are doing. Okay, so now we'll find out the what is RL. Okay, we will find out the RL of the formation, then we will find out the depth. Okay, then we'll get to know what is a new thing in this problem. Okay, so how will you find out the RL of the formation? So first we need to note on what is given exactly in the question. So exactly in the question he is mentioned that RL of the formation at 0 and at the 100 distance is clearly told it is 150, right? So that we will note down here. RL of the formation at 0 and 100 distance, 100 meter distance. So what is that? It is 115.0. So this is your RL of the formation, right? So this is your RL of the formation, that is RL of the formation at 0 and 100 distance is 115. That is clearly mentioned. Okay, so now what we need to find, yes, we need to find out what we need to go on finding out, right? So this is now what is told in the question, the upward gradient is clearly mentioned, right? That part we will note down. So what is that? Upward gradient up to which meter? That is given clearly in the question, that is up to 700 meter. It is upward gradient. So for what is the difference between the distances? You can see here the difference between the distances is 100 meter. So therefore Therefore, we will calculate. So same in the previous problem, we find out that difference between the chainage or distance is 30 meter, I think. So for that we find out. Right now it is on 100 meter. So therefore for every 100 meter, so what we'll do? What is the gradient for the upward gradient? So upward is 1 in 200. That is for the upward gradient up to 700 meter. It is 1 in 200. So 1 divided by 200 into 100. So if I go on calculating this part, how much I'm going to get? I'm going to get as a 0.50 meter rise. Why I'm specifying rise? Because it is an upward gradient. So whatever the values you are going to get for each meter, so that we're going to consider it as a rise. If it is a downward gradient, you will get a drop. Now we'll see that downward gradient. Okay. In the question he also told we have used certain downward gradient values. So first we will note down what is the downward gradient. Downward gradient takes place after 700, that is after 800 meter. So therefore for every 100 meter, so what is the gradient? The gradient is 1 in 400. So that part we need to note down. So that is 1 divided by 400 into what is that for every 100 meter we are taking. So it is equal to this much. If I calculate this, you'll get 0.25 meter. So downward gradient we clearly told. So it is downward gradient means this will act as a drop, right? Yes, this will be your drop. Okay, so how much rise you got? It is 0.5. How much drop you got? It is 0.25 meter. That right? So now coming back to the table. Now what we need to do is we need to calculate the RL of the formation. So then we will go on finding out all these values. Then after getting the RL formation, then we will find out the depth, right? So now what is the zero RL of the formation? It is 150, which is clearly given in the question. Similarly 100 is also given, specified, it is 115. So from 200 up to where? Up to it is up to 700. From here to up to 700 you have an upward gradient, and after the 700 you have downward gradient. So if I get an upward gradient, what is this? We need to go on that you are going to get a rise, right? So this is what you are going to get, a rise when you are following upward gradient. So what is the rise? It's a 0.5 rise, 0.5 meter rise is there. So what I'll do, I'll go on adding this part, 115 point, because 0.5 rise is there. So this will become 116, 116.5, 117, 117.5, 118. So up to 700 it is a rise. So now after 700, see here, after 800, so after 800 it is 0.25 meter drop. So now what happens? For 118 I need to subtract 0.25. So what is the value I am going to get? It is 117.75. This is 117.5, and this will be 117.25, and this will be 117. This will be 116.75. So now you got all the RL formations. RL of the formation for each of these values you got that value. So now what do you need to find out? You need to find out what is the depth. So how you find out the depth? The depth is nothing but RL of the formation minus of this RL of the ground. Now if I go on subtracting this, so you will get a value is 0.5. This is 0.25. Again this is 0.25, 0.8, 0.4. Subtract this 117 minus 118, you will get minus 1 here, right? And after that you will get minus 0.35. This will be minus 0.35, minus 0.35, minus 0.3, then minus 0.5. This is minus 0.9, then minus 2.75. Now you got all these values, that is the depth, the formation, and all the values, right? So now what is the difference in this problem and the previous problem? In the previous problem you got somewhere see here what is happening here. There is a sudden changes, that is 0.4 and minus 1. In the previous problem you find out that in between this you got a zero value, right? So what is the zero value you got in the previous problem? You can go and check out the previous videos. You will get to know whenever the downward gradient and upward gradient of both are given, there will be 0 changes or zero depth will be there. But in this problem you don't have zero depth. So what happens here is between 400 and 500 days in between there is zero. You need to find out what is the zero depth value. Yes, we need to find out those cutting part. So in order to understand very clearly, what I will do, I will draw that figure so we can understand how the cutting and filling is changing directly. So this is where the cutting is taking place. So it is given that what is the value of that part, it is -1, so I am drawing it here with this 1. So this is a chainage of or a distance of 400, and this is a distance of 500. This is the where you are getting 0. This is where you are getting 0. So this distance we need to find out. What is this distance? So we don't know this distance, right? We need to find out this distance, because you can see here, here what happens, this is a 400 where you got zero point 0.4, right? In the table you can see, in the table also, this is a 400 where you got a depth as 0.4, and this is a distance where you got a -1. So what it is clearly indicating that the road changes from banking to cutting in between 400 and 500, right? So in order to get an exact distance, or in order to get an exact distance where it is changing, so for that, finding out the exact distance, we are just drawing, and we should know this is a 400 where you got a 0.4, and this is a 500 change where you got a -1. So I will written it in the downward gradient. Okay, so downward axis. So now we need to find out what is that exact distance, that is nothing but x. So what happens here, let it be, let the distance from the 400 up to banking is x. That is what we consider, no? That part I am writing here clearly, I am just mentioning that part. What is that? Let the distance from 400 meter up to banking, 400 meter up to banking is equal to x. So now what I will take x divided by 0.40, this one 0.4, which is equal to 100. The difference between 400 to 500 is total entire distance is 100, so that is 100 minus x divided by 1. So this is distance up to divided by point this distance, and next we need this distance, but we don't know the distance. What I will take out, I will did from 400 to 500, difference is 100, so 100 minus of x, you will get this distance, and then this distance is 1. We have taken this. Okay, now you just go on cross multiplying whatever the things you are getting. X is equal to, that is 0.4 into 100 minus of x. So now this will become 40 minus 0.4 x. So now your x is equal to what? 40 divided by 1.40. So you'll get 28.57 meter. Say approximately, say it as a 29 meter. So now you got an exact distance as 29 meter. These things we need to tabulate here. So what is that point where the point getting sudden changes or changes is getting at the point from banking to cutting is at a distance of 29. So what is the total distance? It is a 429 where you are getting a changes from banking to cutting. The distance is 429. Now what we'll do, we'll go back to the tabular format, and we will find out that this is what the tabular column, the same thing which we have followed for the previous problems also, the same thing. That is what one column serial number, one is distance, one is depth, one is mean depth, one is b into d, and another one is sd square, then bd plus sd square, then length, then banking. Whether if it is a banking, then we go for the banking table or a banking column. Then if it is a cutting, then we will go to the cutting part. Okay, so now what is the depth you got? You can see in the previous table, whatever the depth you got, that we will fill out here. The difference is that, so here from up to 400 we got that value. See here in the depthing up to 400, what is you got? It is a 0.4. Then 500 is -1. Now what is in between this distance, the changes point we find out, right? What is the exact changes distance taking place from backing to cutting, that distance we find out, right? In this coming back to this table, with that value we need to add. So in that what I have taken, the passes I have mentioned, and I have taken the 29 meter is there now. So 400 plus 29 is going to get us 429, where you got a 0 depth, right? Then after that is the same procedure you need to follow. So now just note down the depth. So at 0 you got it is a point, at 0 you got it is a 0.5, at 100 you got it is a 0.25, then at 200 you got it is 0.25, 0.8, 0.4. So now At the passes of 290-229, we are not getting any depth. We should get it as a 0, so I'm going to mention it 0. Then at the 500 you got it as a -1. You got it as a for 500 you got it as a depth as -1, just clearly mention that is -1. Then you got it 0.35 minus 0.25 minus 0.35 minus 0.3, then you got minus 0.5, then you got a -9, then minus 2.75, right? So now what do we need to find out? We need to find out it's a mean depth. So I'll do what is, we need to take it this 0.5 plus 0.25 divided by 2. What is the value we are going to get? It is around 0.38. Similarly 0.25 plus 0.25 divided by 2, it will be 0.25. You're just finding out the mean. Then 0.25 plus 0.8 divided by 2, you'll get 0.53. Similarly 0.8 plus 0.4, you'll get 0.6. 0.4 plus 0 divided by 2, you get 0.2. 0 plus -1 divided by 2, you will get it as a, so here minus is indication, just an indication of cutting, so no need to go for the exact addition or exact calculation. So whatever the values you are going to get, otherwise you just mark here. So this is a difference we should know. Okay, so now instead of taking minus, so you can avoid, don't take directly the minus part. Okay, the minus value is not going to consider while calculating the mean depth. The minus is just an indication of cutting. Okay, so don't go on calculating the bell like the substituting those values in a calculator like -1 minus 0.35. That is not necessary. Just put those values 1. See here, 0 plus 1 divided by 2, you get it as a 0.5. I'm just writing that as a 0.5. Don't indicate the minus. Minus is just an indication of cutting. Okay, similarly 1 plus 0.35 divided by 2, okay, it will be 0.675. So 0.675. Similarly 0.35 plus 0.25 divided by 2 is minus or just an indication of cutting. That's it. You should not go on putting that minus value. Okay, so this you are going to get as a 0.3, and again this is 0.3, 0.33, this is 0.4, 0.7, then 1.83. okay, so now you got this mean depth. Now we need to find out what is B. The width of the width of the formation is given in the question is 10 meter, and the slope is given, that is 1.5:1 for cutting and 2:1 for the banking. So your slope has become 1.5 for cutting, and this 2 is equal to 2 for banking. Okay, so now your breadth, what is that? Width of the formation is given, that is 10 meter. You just multiply that with the 10 these values and get this value. So how much you are getting? It is 3.8, 2.5, 5.3, 60, sorry 6, 2, 5, 6.7, 3, 3, 3.33, 4, 7, 18.3. right? You got this B by D value. So now what we will find out? We will find out the S. So now what happens here is S, there is two values, one for the cutting and one for the banking. So in order to get the difference, I just marked this line. Okay, up to here you need to go for banking, and this after this you need to go for cutting. Okay, just to understand the difference, we have marked that part. So now if I multiply that S 1.5 into 3.8 square, sorry 3.38 square, then you will get a value that is 0.29, and the next one is 0.13, 0.56, 0.72, this will be 0.08. so then you will get a, if I calculate all these values, you will get 0.838, 0.69, 0.14, 0.14, 0.16, then you will get 0.24, then you get 0.74, then you get a 5. So now this is how we need to find out those values. Okay, then what we need to do is, yes, now what we need to do is we need to find out what is BD plus SG square. This value BD plus SG square, we need to find out what is that. We just add all these values. BD, this is a BDM plus SGM square. You add these two values, you will get a value. So I'm just directly writing those values. what is the value 1, we will get a 40409 2.635.6, sorry, 86. You need to calculate this. I calculated and I'm just writing it out so that a video should not be a lengthy. So 2.08, now already it become 20. So next this will be 5.38, 7.49, this will be 3.14, then 3.14, 3.46, 4.24, 7.74, this will be 23.3. so now you got all these values. What is the next column? Next column is hell. The difference is what is the difference? Difference is 100, so I'm writing 100, 100, 100, 100. But the passes is there is a passes. What is the passes difference is 29 meter. This is very important, 29 meter. Now what is the distance between, look at here, what is the distance between 429 to 500? See here, from 400 to 429, the difference is 29. That is what we are written here. Now 429 to 500, the difference is 71. That you need to write here, that is 71. You understood the 71? This is the difference, that value, that is the length we written 71. Now what do we need to do? We need to write out the remaining part will be 100. So how will write this part? Just mention that 100, 100, 100. There will be no changes for the remaining part. 100, 100, 100. So now we need to find out the banking. What is the formula? That is BDM plus SD square into length. So whatever the value you got, you just multiply that with 100. Okay. So and you need to specify clearly which one is banking, which one is cutting. Okay. So now this become your banking part. So I'm just multiplying these two. You'll get around this is 4.09. Now you got this is 409. Then multiply this is 263, this is 586, this is 672. Just multiply 100, this will become 208 into 29 is there, so it will become 60.32. Now I just marked the line, so this indicates that up to here it is banking. After the values you should write it in a cutting part. Okay, so now what we need to do is so now we need to write it in the cutting part. So what are the values you are going to get? The value should be written in the cutting part. Okay, so now we just multiply this value, you will get around 381.98. then the next part you will get 749, then 314, then you will get 346, 424, 774, you'll get 2336. So these are the values. When you go on calculating actual values, you'll get these values. So now what we'll do, we'll take out this total values in the banking and we'll get total values in cutting. So total quantity you know going to get is, so this is total is equal to, this will be, if I go and substitute in calculator, you'll get 199 cubic meter. Similarly for the cutting it is 5638.98 cubic meter. So in calculating the abstract, so whatever the rates given for the banking and cutting, you just mention it in a separate column. You just multiply the quantity. See here, for the banking the quantity is given, it is 1. For banking the quantity is given, it is 1990.32. this is the quantity, and the rates given is 80 meter cube. So the total quantity you get 55922.5.6. so similarly for cutting, this is given, the total quantity we got it as a 5638.98 into the rate given is 60 for the cutting part. So you will get around 3383. This is just multiply that, you'll get this value 80, and the total cost you are getting is 497564.40. so for this you just add 5%. so then the total grand total is equal to, you'll get 5, it is 5,22,442.62 rupees. This is the total rate of estimation. So I think it is clearly understood. This is one of the different type of problem we took, and see you in the next problem with a different kind of problems. Thank you.